Okay, we welcome Kim John into the commentary booth with myself today. Kim is going to read out the competitors of this second of the girls under 9 4x200 metre heats. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Michael. In lane 1, we have Sandringham. In lane 2, Kew. In lane 3, Geelong. In lane 4, Berwick. In lane 5, Caulfield. In lane 6, Camberwell Malvern. In lane 7, Diamond Valley. And in lane 8, we have Geelong. They are your competitors in Heat 2 of the girls, or sorry, timed final 2 of the girls, under 9, 4x200 metres. We've got an all clear for the starters now, so the race will be in their hands.
So a couple of Geelong teams in this event, Kim. And we had Sandringham B team in the first heat, and now Sandringham A team in this heat as well. So a few centres with plenty of athletes competing in these 4x2s.
That's correct. Sorry, Michael. And just to mention, in those two first teams, you did mention it, we actually have Geelong in this particular field block of events, the 4x2s. We have 28 teams from Geelong and starting 21 from Sandringham as well. And Knox is probably our third highest centre with 13 total teams in this event.
So we'll try and keep an eye on finishing times as these timed finals progress to give you a bit of an idea of where the positions will lie. But later on throughout the day, you'll be able to check out our results hub via the LAVic website, and they will tell you final placings. Of course, the times of these two heats for each of the timed finals will be combined to make final placings across the 16 teams.
Integral for these athletes at state championships. You'll find this second race, in actual fact, is probably the 8th fastest teams that competed at region. So they take up the field as the fastest 8. So it is important to the athletes running at region in these events, now that we are using a lot of time finals, to make sure that their time at region is fast, regardless if you're going to be winning. Simply taking it easy the last part of the race isn't probably so ideal, because it does position you very well for the final at state championships. So you'll probably keep an eye at, ladies and gentlemen, to the athletes in lanes 3 to 6. In an element, they are your 4 fastest qualifiers in this event.
It is interesting though, Kim, the qualification across the regions. It's on the same day, but Victoria is a very big state, and weather conditions and different tracks across the country can sort of play a part in their seed times. Also, you want to be in a good race with competitive teams as the athletes and teams do get underway across this first 200 metres.
I think you notice Berwick are probably taking an early lead in this particular event. As the athletes come up to that first change, you'll find also Camberwell Malvern out there running out nice and strong in the front in the red shorts is also going to change. But I think you'll find Berwick is going to be the first competitor to change over, closely followed by Camberwell Malvern.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell in the early stages of these 4x2s, as there is quite a stagger covering 2 whole laps, the majority of which being in lanes. So we do see Camberwell Malvern have got a quick start, but also Geelong A team in lane 3. The little legs of this athlete are ticking over quite quickly. Diamond Valley having a strong run in, probably getting themselves into about 3rd position now. But of course, we do still think about the stagger that they have. Geelong with a clear lead and changing over first. Oh, and just getting that baton change away, Kim.
Exactly right. Sorry, Michael. What you will actually notice that the athlete is wearing a fluorescent wristband at the moment. There are a couple of athletes in this event for Geelong. So to help the athletes find their way, and making sure they are in their right lane, we do separate the teams by that, just to help the children out in identifying which lane they are at each change box. So the athletes actually now, from that near the 1500 metre line, do progress to the inside lane. So you'll see she's now moved from lane 3 into lane 1 and taken a convincing lead of the race.
So, of course, the Geelong team in the lead, quite a convincing lead, as you said, Kim, but they still do have to beat the time of that Cranbourne team in that first heat to get that gold medal, which we will have to check out the results later in the race, but they're doing everything that they can to get that win overall across the 2 heats. We have Camberwell Malvern in second position by the looks of it. Sandringham seems to be running well also, but we'll have to wait till the wide pan to see the other teams coming through in the final positions in this second heat. So it will be Geelong first in a time of 2:17.5. Camberwell, Malvern,
And
Sandringham,
just over
Berwick.
Berwick. Diamond Valley.
Kew and Caulfield coming through there as well. So, of course, check out Results Hub on the LAVic website. In a little bit of time, the timekeepers do need some time to get through and process those results and combine them. So, in a little bit, check out the Results Hub on our LAVic website, lavic.com.au.
And the link to Results Hub is LAVic, lavic.resultshub.com.au.
So, it'll be pretty important in seeing these combined results, especially at these time finals this morning.